Hi, everybody. This is the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, the Hunt. Welcome back to the baseball head, too. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we're talking about something I think is very amusing, and that is the broadcasting that we see on Major League Baseball, and probably the worst broadcaster and the worst analyst and the worst anybody that's working a Major League Baseball game is Braves Hall of Fame pitcher John Smoltz. Holy hell. He is the worst, and I've done videos on him. He's the worst. There is nobody, and the Hut means nobody, more boring, more uninteresting to listen to. And it's not, like I said, it's boring. There's nothing interesting that he says, and he doesn't shut up. Well, I've said this for quite a while, done videos on him, goofing on him. And it's funny, even the Met broadcast last year were goofing on Smoltz about how he talks so much that some of the other Hall of Famers that were in the booth with the Braves, they just let him talk, and that's everybody knows he talks a lot. Well, I got this article from the New York Post by probably the only real critic of sports broadcasting. That's Phil Mushnick, who's still around. I think this guy's 100 years old. I can't believe this guy's still around, but he's still around. He's always been cantankerous, but in this regard, I agree with him. This is his article. Headline: John Smoltz's constant blathering ruins MLB broadcasts. Hey, ain't that the truth, brother? We may as well get started. I don't think those Fox Sports execs are going to show. They never do. They never accept my invitation to sit and watch a national Fox baseball broadcast, and explain what in the name of Abner Doubleday were they thinking. And worse, why do they continue to think it? Why do they annually 10 years now, dare diminishing numbers of viewers to suffer 3 hours of John Smoltz, the nation's lead MLB analyst? We sensibly aided and abetted the ruin of baseball and TV look good in there on their resume. I mean, really, he's about as bad as it gets, folks. Do they really think American baseball fans enjoy him, that they're attracted to his dreary, humorless, monotonous, redundant, often contradictory prattle? Boy, he hit a nail. You talk about hitting the nail on the head. That we look forward to 3-hour late Saturday afternoon lectures on pitching. Boy, basically that's what John Smoltz is. Dreary, humorless, monotonous, redundant, and he does contradict himself. If so, they're in the wrong business. Or is that, like many former baseball fans, Fox's shot calls haven't lately bothered to watch? God, boy, you talk about this, just ripping apart somebody. Saturday at random, we chose Smoltz top of the fourth filibuster during Cardinals-Mets. The Cards up 5-0. The following comes with a warning. This will not be an easy journey, thus valia con Dios. Here goes. Quote from Smoltz: each pitcher that pitches in the big leagues tries to create an advantage by having one aspect, whether it's stuff or a certain area of the plate that you dominate. That puts the hitter in position, but right now, Mets starter Adrian Hauser hasn't been consistent enough in one area of the plate, and the Cardinal hitters have been more comfortable than they are not. Pete Alonso then catches a foul fly ball, but Smoltz thinks we want to hear more, thus doesn't stop. In other words, let's just you come out and dominate away, and you get them looking that way. Now you can get away with making more mistakes. If you make them, but if you're not in one area and you caught too much of the play without 98 miles per hour, then the hitter has the advantage of those pitches. And quote, and early this game, that has been the difference. He makes a good pitch away for strike one, but then has a hard time going back to that spot to repeat it and put pressure on the hitter. Smoltz wasn't done, hardly. There was still half a game left. Oh my God. But to think that one might have to turn to the game to watch, even enjoy a ball game, became an impossibility by design. 10 years of self-destruction of a live sports property that Fox will soon pay $730 million a year to retain. And that doesn't include the combat pay for the poor soul assigned to Smoltz closed captioning. Around the office, they call him Jitters. Now, I would mention that Phil Mushnick is not a guy that's known for his sense of humor, especially at the end. That's not funny. But the sarcasm is certainly well loved here because he is, and John Smoltz is terrible. How many people go on the air? How many people you've ever heard not enjoy music? It's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard in my life. I don't know of any person that I know of that doesn't enjoy music, doesn't have some favorite musicians to talk about. I mean, Smoltz is like the most uninteresting person on TV. There's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing interesting to hear about from him. He's monotonous, like, in the beginning of this video. He's monotonous. He's redundant. I mean, he's terrible. I'm going to say he's terrible. And the fact that I will say this, Timmy is rolling over in his grave. Ralph Kiner is like, rolling over in his grave at this point. This guy sucks. He's just plain sucks. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. And like I said, I heard enough of John Smoltz. Even in the games that he doesn't do the broadcast of the Mets, he doesn't shut up. And nothing he says is interesting. And he's boring. It's beyond boring. The broadcasts that are boring. I know the Detroit Tiger broadcast has not been good for years. But this is pathetic. It makes me want to sit and watch listen to the Braves broadcast, which is not much better, by the way. That's where it comes from. You think somebody light a fire on them and get him to really start talking, be more interesting? Nope. Well, thank you for watching this video. Of course, this is like the ghost of Fran Healy. But Fran never got these national games, and it's almost like, well, you know what? Let's pair him with good old Rusty Staub. Rusty's a great ball player, never made the Hall of Fame, but he's a terrible broadcaster. Sorry, Rusty. I'm sorry, But Jesus, John Smoltz makes you want to pull your hair out, rip your ears out. Well, thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut and Baseball Hut too. This has got me so flustered. I don't know what the hell I am.